Hey guys, welcome back to Weekly Weird News. We have an update.
Yeah. Before we get into the new news,
Yeah.
we got to give you an update on the scandal up in the Great White North that we covered last week when the pride of Dawson City, Yukon, the Sourdough, was stolen from the downtown hotel by a nefarious French-Canadian thief. The Sourdough cocktail, which is literally just a shot of whiskey with a mummified human toe in it that's required to touch the drinker's lips, is a local institution, and the toe's theft rocked the local community to its core and made international headlines.
But good news, because the toe has returned home and the nationwide manhunt has been called off. The anonymous thief, apparently racked by guilt and the fear of going to prison for the dumbest reason ever, called the Mounties last week, probably after seeing our episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the guilt came
I think so.
And he let them know that he'd mailed the toe back to the downtown hotel. And sure enough, the toe arrived in a package addressed to its rightful home, along with the note which read, "I'm deeply sorry. I was way too drunk and lost my mind celebrating a special Yukon date. I returned it as fast as possible and not damaged. Sincerely, a drunken fool." The thief was even kind enough to pack the toe in a bag of salt to prevent further decomposition. And the toe is said to be in, quote, good condition. Which, it was their best toe.
Yeah.
It better be in good condition.
It's a really good toe.
Yeah.
It really brought the room together.
Yes.
So yeah, it's nice to hear some good news for once, especially because this next story is so fucking pointlessly tragic and stupid. We generally choose not to cover stories involving death on this show because it's just kind of fucked up to laugh about people dying. Mm-hmm. But since we've invested so much time and energy over the last few years into calling YouTube pranks and stunts and challenges a cancerous plague on modern humanity, it would be wrong to just skip over the fact that a YouTube stunt has finally killed someone.
19-year-old Mona Lisa Perez and her 22-year-old boyfriend Pedro Ruiz, they started their YouTube channel La Mona Lisa just this past May, and they hit the ground running with regular uploads that seem to fit in perfectly with all the other oversaturated trash on this site. Vlogs, pranks, challenges, and lots of emojis in the video titles and thumbnails to let you know you're in for a totally generic viewing experience. It's like they read the YouTube handbook. You got your pranks, you got your challenges, you got be a couple,
Yeah.
and yep.
Put the emojis in there.
The channel description reads as follows. Our vlogs will show you the real life of a young couple who happen to be teen parents. From highs to lows, achievements to struggles. Join the fun. Follow our journey.
But after a month and a half of videos documenting their home life, their pregnancy, and of course eating really hot peppers, they encountered the harsh reality that YouTube success is a lot more difficult than it seems. So they devised a surefire way to go viral. Perez would shoot her boyfriend at point blank range with a pistol, and he would stop the bullet with a book as a shield. Which, okay, while completely irresponsible and dangerous, is not completely doomed to fail. I mean, if you're using some little teeny tiny handgun that shoots 22 caliber short rounds and you've got a really thick hardcover book as a shield, you maybe might have a chance.
Still, don't try it at home.
No.
Books have stopped bullets before. For example, back in 2014, a guy at Florida State University survived a school shooting when a 300-page hardcover book in his backpack stopped a 380 caliber round from a semi-auto pistol. But no, in the case of this YouTube stunt, they decided to really go for it by using one of the biggest and most powerful handguns in existence, the Desert Eagle 50 cal. And they chose, for whatever reason, to fire it from just a foot away. Yeah, the gun from Snatch and Counter-Strike that is so wildly overpowered and impractical that its only real-world purpose seems to be YouTube videos of people firing it off at the range and hurting their hands. That would be the gun that they decided to use and shoot from a very close distance.
And that's what's especially stupefying about this. These YouTubers could have just clicked on the search bar right above their own channel page and seen hundreds of videos showing the Desert Eagle 50 cal absolutely obliterating anything that you put in front of it. Just 3 months ago, YouTuber Rob Dam posted a video in which he used a Desert Eagle to shoot through a refrigerator, through a watermelon and cantaloupe inside that fridge, out the other end of the fridge, and through another watermelon positioned behind the fridge. And the shot was fired from about 7 feet away, not point blank.
Hell, this video here was posted to YouTube way back in 2010, showing a Desert Eagle fired from 15 feet away at a stack of 3 phone books, resulting in the round penetrating all 3 of those phone books. You'd think that someone attempting to shield their vital organs from one of the most powerful handguns on Earth using just a hardcover encyclopedia would do just the bare minimum amount of Googling to see if It was an absolutely idiotic idea that would probably, no, in fact, certainly kill them. But apparently not. Shoot first and ask questions later, I guess.
So anyway, leading up to the stunt, Mona Lisa Perez posted to Twitter, "Me and Pedro are probably gonna shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. Scared emojis. His idea, not mine. See no evil monkey emoji. Teehee." And on Monday, they gathered an audience of 30 friends and neighbors to their yard to witness what was sure to be a groundbreaking, viral video in the making. Now, it's unclear if any of those 30 people mentioned the fact that, hey, guys, that's an absurdly overpowered gun that's definitely gonna go through that book and kill you, but hey, the stunt proceeded as planned, and
whoa. First of all,
here.
I gotta say that I would bet that the people that were watching this thought that it was a fucking YouTube prank.
yeah,
They don't.
That's not a real
couldn't
gun.
Actually, shoot her boyfriend from
That would
point
be
blank.
ridiculous.
That would be the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's just gonna have
This
a thing
has
come
to
out
be
and
a
be
prank.
bang.
Yeah, it's gonna say bang, and then they're gonna make out with their parents or something. It's
Yeah.
a prank, bro.
But no, it was a real gun. The stunt proceeded as planned, and oh my god, I'm so shocked. Pedro got shot point blank in the chest by a 50 caliber round, and he died at the scene.
It's fucking tragic. They had a daughter and another kid on the way. It's the stupidest fucking... Guys, please learn from this. Please, this isn't something to be joked about. You should learn from this, and just, aside from that, realize that it was the most unnecessary fucking death in the, of all time.
And you know,
Well, not of all time,
If
but-
you own a gun, maybe do a little tiny bit of research on
Where
how
did they
guns
get
work.
this gun?
I don't know. They're expensive guns too. They're like $2,000.
I am flabbergasted by the entire story. Anyways, Mona Lisa Perez has now been arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter and for recklessly discharging a firearm, and is out on $7,000 bail with a court date set for next week. If convicted, she faces a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $20,000. And oh yeah, like we said before, she's pregnant and due to give birth in September. So yeah, she says she wants to name the baby Pedro so his legacy can live on. This is, again, very fucking tragic. And what's most fucked about this is that they already have a little girl whose dad is dead and whose mom is probably going to prison. Stupid, dangerous bullshit for internet fame is bad enough, but when you're a parent, it's especially selfish and inexcusable, and hopefully this kid ends up in the custody of someone who isn't going to raise her to be an absolute sociopath. Also, they fucking potentially ruined the lives of every single person that was around them that day by inviting them over to witness a murder.
You guys want to come witness a murder?
I would assume probably other children.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, get the kids all around. It's a neighborhood thing. Yeah, we're gonna fire off a fucking gun in our front yard. Totally normal.
Put your fingers in your ears. It's gonna be loud. Emoji.
And yeah, gun owners, this is why some people find the whole thing, at the very least, unsettling and unsafe. This shit is why.
These people were allowed to own a gun.
They're also allowed to have children. But
all right, Elliot.
that was not a call for eugenics to be instituted.
Yeah, okay.
Just let me be clear.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so yeah, this
Bad.
episode has gone off the rails and just turned into weekly angry news. Sorry about that. Let's switch gears. Let's
have a laugh.
Let's get to something a little less infuriating.
Yeah.
So okay, here's a good one. There's a rock in western Finland called the Trollpicken Rock, or Troll Dick Rock, because in Nordic folklore, trolls turn into rocks, and this rock looks like a troll penis. Get it?
Hey, that's fun.
It's a fun local landmark, and oh god damn it, some asshole went out there with some tools and cut the troll's dick off, because people are garbage and they do garbage things even when it isn't for YouTube fame. God damn it.
Hopefully this town gets the troll penis sent back to them in a nice letter saying that they're very sorry. Sorry about that.
It's that French Canadian guy just going around the world fucking things up for local communities who just have one little thing that they can be proud of.
Little being
God
the
damn it.
correct
That
word.
dick is huge.
It's a big dick.
Is it a big dick?
It's a
Yeah, I mean,
big
it's
dick.
like
huge.
a couple
All right.
thousand pounds.
Well,
Yeah.
then
Heavy.
It's got to be hard to steal, so...
He didn't steal it, he just chiseled it off. Now it's just sitting there.
Oh, it's just sitting on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's fine then. It's its own
It
landmark.
would be a lot harder to steal.
How do they know it didn't just fall off naturally?
They found, he left some tools behind.
Oh,
It was
wow.
clearly it was an inside job.
Well, whoever the most conservative piece of shit in that town probably did it. I'm tired of seeing that big dick every time I go out to the city.
Too much obscenity out
Yeah.
there in nature.
Hide its shame. Anyways, locals are trying to make around $30,000 to reattach that troll dick, which shouldn't be that difficult or time-consuming once the funds are raised. with one local contractor telling the news outlet TV2, quote, "We have the Viagra it takes." So
We like to have fun here.
yeah, well, there's hope for that troll dick anyway. And police believe that there might be enough evidence left behind to find the culprit and send him to, or her, to prison for 6 years maybe. But if we've learned anything from Sweden's Gavle goat, the Christmas goat that's been burned down repeatedly for decades, it's that once you destroy something in a Nordic country, people are gonna keep coming back to destroy it no matter what you do. The tradition,
their favorite thing.
Their favorite thing is abiding by tradition and starting new traditions.
Yeah, and destroying tradition.
That's what I'm saying. Like, destroying something is a new tradition.
Yeah.
So now you have to keep doing it.
Yeah. That dick is never going to be safe. No.
Nope.
Then someone's probably going to come in with a helicopter and steal it.
I've got the helicopter. I'm going to steal the dick. It's my dick now. All right, let's move over to Australia. Here's the accent you all been waiting for.
Oh, God.
It's a country that has contributed generously to our repertoire of weird stories. Well, to be specific, we're talking about the Principality of Hutt River, which is absolutely not a part of Australia and is, in fact, a 75 square kilometer independent nation located within Western Australia. They've got their own currency, their own stamps, and of course, their own royal family. Back in 1970, wheat farmer Leonard Casley announced his farm's secession from Australia over a dispute about wheat production quotas, and he crowned himself Prince Leonard.
Prince Leonard.
Yeah. My
Hutt River
statue's got a
Principality.
big old fucking cack too. Look at that fucking penis.
Here in the US, when this kind of thing comes up, it usually results in some sort of armed standoff between law enforcement and heavily armed don't tread on me types who don't believe in the federal government.
Please no step snake.
Like that whole Bundy Ranch debacle from a while back. That was fun. But, Australia's different. For 47 years, the Australian government has basically just been like,
Yeah.
fine, whatever.
Whatever.
Because Hutt River is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Western Australia is just a lot of dirt. Mm-hmm. At one point, Hutt River even declared war on Australia, and after 5 days, during which Australia didn't really react at all and did nothing, Hutt River declared the end of the war and themselves to be the winners. So they've won some wars.
Yeah. The Aussie government has, however, been keeping track of how much the Casley family owes in taxes, and recently delivered a long overdue tax bill for $3 million dues, leaving the Hutt River royal family scrambling for legal assistance. This totally predictable, long overdue bombshell came just as 90-year-old Prince Leonard abdicated the throne and passed the crown to his son, Prince Graham, who is now seeking a lawyer willing to defend Hutt River for free as well as donations. He will give you equity in the country.
That's literally what
Take
they
half
do.
of our GDP.
So on Hutt River's hideously outdated website, billed as the only website in Hutt River.
Did they use HostGator?
No.
Host
Clearly
Host
not.
Croc.
That would be an upgrade.
The Australian version, Host Croc.
Host Koala.
Yeah.
Host koala.
Host Cane Toad. On their website, they posted an urgent request for public support, which is, it's basically a low-tech Kickstarter with different reward
Do they
tiers.
have a population?
About 20 people, but they have thousands of
Supporters?
overseas subjects
Oh, yeah.
who have paid the fee to get the mock passport.
Oh, and the flag? Get the crest?
So
The Hutt River crest.
yeah, if you guys invest in keeping Hutt River alive, here are the reward tiers. For $35 dues, you can become a member of Hutt River's illustrious Order of Merit, which comes with a signed certificate and pin, and the legal right to add the initials MIOM after your name.
Okay.
For 50 kangaroo bucks, you become an officer in the illustrious Order of Merit, which is even better. And for 100 in koala cash, you can become a non-resident subject of Hutt River, along with a naturalization certificate and all of the things that come with that, which is nothing. But that's all pending approval, of course. They don't let just anyone
Yeah.
join Hutt River.
They have a very strict immigration policy.
And of course, the photo ID proving your residency, which is valid for 5 years, that'll cost you an additional 50 didgeridoo.
Yeah.
But you can also exchange your Bogan bucks for Hutt River currency. They have their own currency after all. It's great. It's a rare collector's item.
They have wooden nickels
Limited
and stuff?
supply. They actually have some pretty nice coins. I don't know who's supplying them. Probably that who is that old mining magnate who's building the Titanic?
I just saw
Clive Palmer.
Yeah, he just put up a new
probably
profile
him.
pic today. Good for him. We don't have a sponsor this week, so the channel's gonna die soon. Anyways, let's get to headlines. Start it off, Elliot.
North Korea's Kim Jong-un spends most of his time eating cheese and plotting against the West.
Just a brick of cheese. He's got his Amazon dash button right there.
That's his Tinder profile.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time just eating cheese and plotting against the West. It's sort of my two favorite things.
Yeah.
Got my plate of cheese, got my map of the Western world. What more could you ask for? Yeah, he spends a lot of money on cheese. He gave himself gout. Pretty unusual for a guy who's like 35.
Yeah.
He spends $30 million a year on booze alone.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All for him.
Yeah, what a life he lives. And the only expense is the well-being and livelihood of the millions of people in the country he's in charge of.
There you go. Salvador Dali's body ordered exhumed in paternity suit. He hasn't been dead that long, right?
About 30 years.
Not so bad.
But yeah, some lady saying he's her daddy.
When can you just you just get a lawyer and fucking start exhuming bodies?
Apparently. I don't know, this is in Spain. I feel like they got a little bit of a kangaroo court situation going on there.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, this lady, she's like, yeah, my mom totally banged Salvador Dali. He's my dad. And you know,
I want money.
Well, yeah, she's entitled, if it turns out to be true, she's entitled to an insane amount of money. It's Salvador Dali. And he had no kids, so all of his stuff is tied up in just this estate that's like...
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he didn't...
Dali dollars.
For some reason, they couldn't find any, toenail clippings or hair left behind, so they're gonna have to dig his body
They
out.
didn't have any of his mustaches laying around?
You would think!
Yeah.
Apparently not, though. They gotta
What
go...
about on his paintings? There's gotta be DNA.
No, they gotta dig that body up.
Why
They
don't
gotta
they just take
shave some of those bones.
They should just take his head down off the rack next to Disney's.
Futurama isn't real.
Oh. I thought it was real.
To my knowledge.
Still, I want some, and maybe he's my dad. I'll get those Dali dollars.
Yeah, they should, make that DNA public record just so we can all be sure.
Let's all get a little piece.
I mean, he was still alive when I was born. He
Yeah.
was very old. He was extremely old.
That
but,
dick still worked, though.
I've always, felt some kinship to Mr. Dali.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make it happen, Spain. Here's a great one. Just gotta love British people. Man hit by bus as he crosses road before dusting himself down and walking into pub.
And that bus hit him very hard.
Yeah, that video is
terrifying.
I thought maybe it was a little nuts. It just went fucking. The bus went rogue and hit him. He managed to jump enough that he just was stuck to the front.
Still broke the windshield.
Yeah, he broke the windshield and he got up. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "I need a drink after that shit." And luckily there was a pub right there. And he's like, "Oh, perfect."
Yeah.
My God.
Hey, sir, how you doing today? Well, just got hit by a bus. Let me get a beer.
Make it a double.
Yeah. Anyways.
Keep calm and carry on.
He did that.
He's the embodiment of that. Him and the I'm Millwall, fuck you guy from the London Bridge attack. British people, they deal with stress
in great ways.
In very admirable ways. We could learn a lot from them.
Yeah. School forced to apologize after pupils told to write suicide notes for English homework.
Yeah, they were like, so we're reading Hamlet, or they're reading Macbeth, and they're like, oh, well, Lady Macbeth, she writes a suicide note, so here's your assignment, pretend you're Lady Macbeth and you're writing a note explaining why you're about to kill yourselves.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids, many of you who have friends who have committed suicide in the past year.
Also, sorry, students' parents who find these notes or see
What the fuck?
Oh, no!
My son's gonna kill himself, and
He's gonna poison himself?
he committed a mutiny of the nation of Scotland?
Yeah.
This is odd.
Weird.
Things your kids keep from you. I had no idea.
What was the poison that they used in that anyway?
Hemlock?
Where is he getting this from? My son went down to the local apothecary and picked up some weird poison.
Really impressive how the note's all written rhyming couplets, though.
Yeah. Well, oh well.
Yeah.
I write my suicide notes in the in haiku form.
Iambic pentameter?
Yes.
Impressive.
What an impressive note.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a real shame, but such a great note.
Yeah.
Freak snowstorm doesn't stop 4 who complete Yukon-Alaska bike relay by unicycle.
Huh.
And the video they posted of this is just real impressive. You gotta love Canadians. They woke up that day, didn't get the memo that the ride was canceled due to severe inclement weather.
Too nice to cancel on their own.
They got on their unicycles and they rode 400 miles.
With snow tires on?
No. It looked rough. Very windy, very wet, but they did it.
Nevertheless, they persisted.
They earned our respect.
Yeah.
They probably they probably had a nice sour toe cocktail at the end of the
No,
day.
they did. The townsfolk came out anyways. passed by. I'm like, oh my god, they're still going for the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they all crowded in the very end. They had a feast and everything.
Yeah, and you know what? They probably didn't juice. Except on anything other than
Yeah.
maple syrup or anything like that.
Got that maple syrup running through my veins. I
Yeah.
don't need drugs
Yeah.
when you got maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Elderly flight passenger throws coins into engine for luck. Delays takeoff for hours. This happened
The only
in Asia,
way,
didn't it?
In China.
Yeah.
China. A lot of superstitions over there.
Well,
You throw coins at things that you want to go well, including jet engines, which
Yeah.
just love having
Well,
foreign objects thrown into
also,
them.
I mean, was this the same flight that was shaking in the air and they had to land with the engine was the whole plane was? I would have been having a fucking meltdown. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same flight. Fucking coins.
Well, no, this one never took off because she did it while like on the tarmac, getting on the stairs. She was just like, people were like,
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing, lady? Like, oh, it's for good luck. Now we're definitely not going to crash. Like, actually,
Don't worry, my coins are in there.
I'm not an aerospace engineer or anything, but
Actually, I am. I work
Well,
for the airline.
we're going to have to ground this plane for several hours while we completely disassemble this engine and remove your fucking coins.
They give them back?
I'm pretty sure they're evidence now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspect hands get out of jail free Monopoly card to deputy.
Oh, that's
And,
cute. All right, get out of here.
What happens next will not shock you because he still got arrested.
Oh.
It's cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
He was a fugitive already for some, I think he had like a DUI or something, didn't show up for his court date. So he's like, you know what? I really fucked up here, but maybe I can get a good laugh out of this. I'm just gonna keep this get out of jail free card when they get me. I'm like,
I bet there's lawyers' business
honey,
cards.
did you get that on camera?
Yeah, I bet there's lawyers' business cards that have that image printed on it, but then
Oh,
there's an
yeah.
asterisk next to free.
it's not free. It's actually gonna cost you a lot of money.
The going rate is about $10,000.
It's going to put you in debt for a very long time.
But you'll be out of jail. It's fine. Can't find a public bathroom in New York City? Hail this toilet van.
It's a great way to make money. I'm gonna get
great.
into this business. Yeah.
There's so many times where, you know what? I gotta pee real bad, and there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pee in a bush. Luckily,
Hey, you're
as a
looking to-
man, I can just whip it out.
This would be great in Europe too,
Yeah.
where you gotta fucking pay like 50 cents to use the bathroom.
I appreciate that.
Well, they're
although-
usually very clean.
yes.
Yeah.
There is even ones very rare, but there are some in LA,
Yeah.
and you pay the money, and the whole thing just sprays itself down.
Oh, that's the
afterwards.
automated ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are great.
Yeah.
Uh,
They need bathrooms, like really nice bathrooms everywhere.
yeah.
You know,
I will
every
pay
time-
the price for a quality.
Every time I
bathroom.
got an emergency and I gotta go sit on the Ralph's bathroom toilet where it's been
gross.
carved in.
Yeah.
Donovan! Now everyone knows my name's on this
I
toilet.
shit here.
Yeah, this is my toilet seat.
And you know what? I'm gonna rub my shit on the walls because fuck Ralph's. Fuck this grocery store. It's their fault for having a bathroom.
Yeah, put more bathrooms around. I like this idea. Is it clean? They take it and then someone washes it and cleans it all up.
It's
and then
it's a promotion for Charmin, the
good.
wet wipes people. They're driving around New York being like, hey. It's not a windowless white fan being like, hey, you looking for a toilet, buddy?
Oh, there's windows?
Get in. No, I think it's windowless.
Okay,
It
good.
is windowless, but it's not creepy windowless.
It'd be great if they didn't know if the person was still in there or not, and they just started driving around. Potholes. Blah, 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 blah.
I peed on the bus in Cuba
Yeah.
once.
Whoa,
I really had to go.
whoa.
It was terrifying.
We used to, when I
I
was like,
managed to keep it all in though.
the first year that I went on tour, we were still in the van, so we had to pee in milk jugs.
Yeah.
So we could save time with the drive.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucking, our first tour manager, the guy that I grew up with named Chad, of course his name was Chad. He would, whenever I would try to take a piss, he'd fucking think it was real funny to slam on the brakes.
Oh, what a
And
dick.
so the
So there's piss all over the bus.
yeah, he thought it was hilarious.
Was it his bus?
No, it was a van, first of all.
Did it have carpet?
Okay.
Yeah, we had beds and
Ah.
everything. Just
Gross.
ruined
You
it. It
gotta
was just
sleep
piss
in there.
everywhere. Yeah, we were torn. We used to get back and find after a whole entire tour, get back and there'd be someone had not thrown out their
Ugh,
Sprite bottle filled with
drink it.
piss, and there's
No.
sediment in the bottom from it just sitting in the sun for months.
Did you ever get pulled over by comedy actor Harlan Williams
Oh.
and
Get the hell outta
have
here.
him demand some of Grandpa's medicine?
What your boys drinking there? Kicking back a few bottles of Grandpa's cough medicine, are you? Don't you tell me what to do. Get the hell outta
Classic
here.
film.
It's great.
Philippines to make enthusiastic singing of national anthem mandatory. And there's the fine is $5,000. It
Wow.
is not cheap,
And
especially
they-
for Filipinos.
They need all the pride they can get right now. The country's being invaded by ISIS.
Yeah, no, you're gonna sing it and you're gonna enjoy it. None of this half-assed, oh, Philippines is great. It's a really great place.
Is that it?
I don't know.
It's a really great place. It's the new lyrics.
I didn't know this, but they play the national anthem
All day.
quite often. They play it before movie screenings at movie theaters, and you have to stand. You have to sing it proud. And they're watching, and they're like, I think he's not really putting his all into this national
Do
anthem.
they still do not the national anthem, but the Pledge of Allegiance in schools?
I think so, which is super
I didn't
creepy
think
to
I didn't
think
think
about.
it was weird when I was a kid. 'Cause
No,
it was
as an
when you
adult,
had
I'm
to do
like-
it. Like, that's fucking weird.
If you made me right now do the Pledge of Allegiance, like I would be like,
no.
fuck you, no.
Weirdo. Yeah.
Like, I swear I'm not like committing treason. Like, what the fucking? You need a loyalty oath from me? Fuck off, Uncle Sam.
We're the worst generation.
Yep.
I still say thank you to veterans that I see them.
I mean,
The older they are, the more
I don't say thank you because apparently it's
they like
the
it.
whole thing's just kind of awkward. I'm just respectful to them and not
No,
a
it's
complete. dick.
there's a tiered system of their age versus whether I'll say it or
I'm
not.
not gonna go up to a stranger and be like, "Thank you for your service." No.
I do if they're like 80 or 70. If they're
Oh
like Korea
yeah,
or
okay,
World War II.
okay, yeah. The old guys who are wearing
Yeah.
it because like. Okay, yeah, that's different.
They're wearing it to be
I'm talking about dudes out at bars in
Oh,
San
no.
Diego
No,
who
no,
are
no.
just like, yeah, dude, I work in computers on a fucking on base. I've literally never left.
I just
San
got a week
Diego.
of leave.
Thanks for your service.
Yeah, no. The older they are, the more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sorry, military. I do respect what you do.
Yeah.
But
I ain't saying no pledge.
I convey my respect by simply
Leaving you alone.
leaving you alone. Yes, exactly.
And we hope that you would do the same to
Yeah.
us if you see us on the streets. Don't thank us for our YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Just live and let live. You're doing your thing. I'm doing mine. Thank you. but
we can't afford security guards like some YouTubers out there. But just, yeah, look the other way.
Anyway, New Hampshire lawmakers fixed bill that would have let pregnant women kill anyone.
Oh, good. Finally.
What?
Finally, they fixed that one because for so long, women from New Hampshire were just going on murderous rampages.
All right, got a bun in the oven.
Time to kill. We need to make a movie about
Ma'am, you're under arrest.
that. Yeah,
I don't think so, buddy.
baby.
Yeah, it was this bill that.
Oh, if that fucking YouTuber lived in New Hampshire, she'd be scot-free.
Well, the law, it was never put on the books. It was a law that was.
Still, if you got a good lawyer.
That's right. According to New Hampshire bird law,
I'm an expert in bird law.
yeah, it would have made it like way more. If you killed a pregnant woman, it would have made your sentence like way worse.
Yeah.
But somewhere in there, they had to account for the fact that abortion is legal in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So they had to make amendment factoring that in, but they forgot to
Cross the T's
and dot the I's, and they accidentally made it legal for pregnant women to kill literally anyone.
Ah,
But they caught it. They caught it.
Wow.
You don't have to, if you're New Hampshire, you don't have to like look both ways for pregnant women with a gun.
Yeah.
They fixed the glitch.
Unless it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Czech Republic Nuclear Power Station hosts bikini contest to choose intern.
Woo!
Yeah, woo! Make the Czech Republic great again.
You want a job here at this nuclear power plant preventing the next Chernobyl from taking place by, carefully monitoring and controlling our use of highly dangerous nuclear power? Take them clothes off, babe, and get down here.
I'll say, this isn't without some forethought because, the less clothes I have on, the more exposed I am to the elements, and the more safe I'm going to be. If I'm in a nuclear power plant,
I don't think they were going to make them work in bikinis.
yeah, but it's a good test.
It was a job application.
But it's a good test.
It is a good
Because you're like, if you're handling some uranium, you're going to be a lot more careful if you're just in a bikini
That's
than if
true.
you're all suited up
That's true.
in safety gear.
All these participation awards and helmets and laws, they're making us soft.
They're making us unsafe.
Yeah.
The people don't care. They're spilling uranium all over the place.
Down in Florida, you don't even have to wear a helmet riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked into this at all, but I'm pretty sure there's way fewer motorcycle accidents.
Yeah, because you can see better and you can
Yeah.
feel the wind.
Yeah, and you're more
Who
aware.
needs a speedometer when you can feel the wind?
Yeah. But yeah, Czech women. I don't get it. I don't know how or why, but
They're all fucked up on
They're-
that wormwood.
something about it.
Yeah.
They look good.
I think we can all agree on
The
that.
whole thing's a bit sexist, but
You look great.
you look great. And apparently, after they got all the negative attention, mostly from the German media, they offered internships to all the participants. So
Even men
I don't think any men applied for it.
in a Speedo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Study finds mountain lions fear voices of Rush Limbaugh and Rachel Maddow.
I'd love to have a little speaker that you carry around if you're
Yeah.
hiking.
If you're ever hiking up, especially here in LA,
You'll never believe the tax documents
Yeah.
we found about Trump.
What's up, ditto heads? Rush Limbaugh here. The liberal media is again at it again, trying to strip away our civil liberties, and the cat's not gonna come fucking near you. Rachel Maddow, ladies and gentlemen, we have uncovered some extremely troubling documents
Right
about
after this break.
President Donald Trump. Stay tuned. Any minute now, we're gonna show you. Welcome back, the Rachel Maddow Show. Just to recap the last 15 years of global history. Let's get right
The
into
mountain lion's like, get the fuck on with it. Jesus Christ.
Do you have the tax documents or not? I'm a cat.
Actually, we have them, but they're pretty
Nah,
stupid. And
sorry, we got you.
Whoops.
Nah, but yeah, apparently they just tested. They wanted samples of the human voice, and they used those because they're crystal clear audio samples. So really any voice at all, if you just shout at a mountain lion, it's probably gonna run away.
Yeah.
But do your best impression of either Rush Limbaugh or Rachel Maddow, depending on your sex, and you're probably going to live.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, just tell long, drawn-out stories that never go anywhere to mountain lions.
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah, researchers suggest replacing car honks with duck quacks.
hey, maybe we should do that. Well, I'm a researcher.
It's friendlier. Yeah.
We've run out of things to research.
Did
so, like,
anyone,
what if we replaced it with quacks?
So did the automotive industry come to you and ask you about this?
Nah.
We just kind of whipped it up.
Like, hey, what would happen? We're gonna research it.
Probably the same people have that damn quack call on their cell phones for ringtone. Heard
No.
them, right? They're so.
Yeah, it's just annoying enough to get your attention, but not startling enough to cause an accident.
My dad's cell phone ringer is a police scanner sound that's like, we got a report of blah blah blah. I'm like, the
Why?
fuck do you have that as your ringer for? You freak people out inside stores. And he's like, yeah, it does. He loves it, but he also loves Trump.
Well, as the T-shirt says, old dudes rule.
Young dudes drool.
Yeah.
If you can read this, the bitch fell off.
Don't hassle me. I'm retired. Don't ask me to do a damn thing.
This guy's retired.
This guy's
Don't
retired.
ask me to do a damn thing.
This big daddy's the grill master. Ain't nobody touching this grill.
I'm the master baiter. I put the best bait on the hooks, and I go fishing all day.
Yeah, can't wait to have the legal right to wear all the great dad shirts.
Yeah. Well. Anyways, that's it for Weekly Weird News this week. Thanks to our non-sponsor for getting this show canceled. Check out the other videos over here. We have Donald Trump, aside from telling people that their face is leaking out of their face on Twitter every morning, also decided to go up against Amazon for whatever reason because he had a fake magazine cover made of himself.
The whole thing's wild. Check
Yeah.
it out. Also on Tech News Day, Google has been fined by the European Union for a astronomical amount of money, and
Whatever.
a lot of people defending Google though. It's
Yeah.
like, how dare they go after Google? It's a fucking massive company.
ETCmerch.com. Buy a t-shirt because we didn't have a sponsor.
Sponsored
Thank you.
by us.
Yeah.
Bye.